We desire protection, but sometimes what we don't understand is that true protection comes with a level of control. Bodyguards are a good example. A bodyguard will make their client leave from a dangerous place. The bodyguard has to know all the details: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And the client has to listen to the bodyguard and follow the instruction that the bodyguard gives them. It's really an agreement between all parties involved. When the person who needs protecting does not follow the instruction in the direction of the protector, it puts the protector in a situation where they're more likely to lose their life. Expecting a man to risk his well-being, his future, and his life on someone who does not see value in themselves or the man is asinine. That's a very asinine thing to ask. All I'm saying is protection comes with a little bit of sacrifice. It comes with a little bit of control. And me personally, I feel that what I have to sacrifice and the amount of control I have to give up is 100% worth it to receive the protection that I've been getting my whole life.
She's right, you know. I'm JJTP, a lawyer, not your lawyer, still a super lawyer, and since we're on the topic, still a federal agent. And this is my second time shooting this video because my mic cut out. But I want to do the video, even though something might be saying I shouldn't. And I'm dancing on the line of what I can and can't say, but I think this is important because she's right. And I'll tell you why she's right, because that's actually what I do. That's my job. One of my jobs. Yes, I am in fact a lawyer. Yes, I do in fact have a law practice and I have law partners. But also, as mentioned, I'm a federal agent. And the type of federal agent that I do, the agency that I work for, is I protect some of the highest level of people in our government, as well as visiting foreign dignitaries, both domestically and abroad. As you've heard me say a couple times, I've visited many countries, and part of my job is that. And so we call it executive protection. It's protective details. And what she's saying about protective details is 100% accurate. While it may look like the protectee says, you go here and you do that, that's not how that works in real life. In real life, be it our Secretary of State or our president or a visiting foreign dignitary, they tell us what they want to do, and we tell them what we can make it possible for them to do. Now, no one's going to tell the president he can't go here, right? Because the reality is the Secret Service will just throw more resources at it and they'll make it safe. But in smaller agencies where that protection is not available, sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze. And so I won't be able to tell that story, but there have been times where I've been abroad and we've been in some pretty hairy situations in some conflict zones. And we've had to tell the protectee, no, that can't happen. Because when you do something dangerous, you put not only your life in danger, but the lives of the people protecting you in danger. And to that point, that's what this young lady is saying in the video. And she's 100% accurate. Taking it out of the world of geopolitics and putting it in the world of what we're talking about here in relationships, protection requires a certain amount of control. And what that means, by way of example, is even if we have a hostile country come to visit and we have to protect their visiting dignitaries in New York, say for the UN General Assembly, they have to tell us where they're going. We know where their hotel rooms are. We follow them around all day, not because we're nosy or because we're spying, but because it's our job to keep them safe. And the only way to keep that person safe is to anticipate what they're doing and make sure that they're not doing something that's going to put them in danger. And in the same way that as a man, if I'm attempting to keep a woman safe, I need to have a modicum of control over what she's doing. Hey, don't wear that outside. Why not? I can wear whatever I want. I look good. I'm wearing it for me. You're wearing it for you. You're right. But in the real world, there's a guy over there who's got a little saucy and he's going to get a little handsy at the party. right? And then what happens? He gets handsy, you jump back, you expect some man to defend you, conflict. And the men take the consequence of your action. Again, I'm going to say that again. The men take the consequence of your action. There were several points I made in the video that I lost, but the point being made is, when you expect someone to protect you, you have to give them the ability to protect you. Because when you do something dangerous, you don't just put yourself in danger, you put them in danger. Because that person now has to react to the thing that's attacking or causing harm to you. And by that person having to react to that thing that's causing potential harm to you, they put themselves in place of you in that dangerous situation. And that's not fair. So, in the same way that you claim that men, or in many of these videos, black men specifically, don't care about you and don't care about your safety, here's the reality. You don't care about their safety. Because if you did, you wouldn't behave as you do. Because you know, like I know, and like everyone knows, your behavior puts them in danger. Now, I don't like to group people. And these videos all seem to be grouping people, black men, black women, black this, white that. I don't like that, because that's not how things really are. It's not. I'm sorry. They're blurred lines, as they say. But the reality is, there are some bad black men, there are some bad black women, there are some good black men, and there are some good black women. But we all live in the same society. And by living in the same society, we mix. And so, while I may be a good black man, and you may be a good black woman, and I might not be grabby with you if you wear that specific outfit, that doesn't mean that other guys who are in the party won't be. And so, the recourse thing people say, oh, well, because some man is not, he can't control himself, I'm not allowed to do that. Yes, 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 yes. Because you want me to protect you, right? Because when that man does the thing that's wrong, somebody has to come up and check him. And if he so happens to have the pow pow, the blinky stinky there, or whatever the case may be, now I'm put in a situation where my life is at risk. And so, as I keep saying, you cannot expect to put the consequences of your actions onto someone else. So, in the same way that I might want to do something reckless, as a man, I know that I don't have a safety net. And so, I need to be a little more cautious. And when you live consequence-free, you kind of don't have that sense. And it's a sense you probably should have. Because as I said, when you decide to do something that's dangerous, you don't just do it for you, you do it for the people that you expect to protect you. And if you really do care about black men, white women, black women, whoever you expect to protect you, you wouldn't put them in a situation where they could be hurt. But I'm just telling you how security works, in a nutshell. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? As always, like, follow, share, comment. Let me know your opinion. Do all the social media things. And hopefully this video comes out just as well as my other one did. So JJTP out. Peace.
Their life. I have 4 brothers and a father, and I listen to their instruction even when they're not around. They have told me to stay away from certain places if I'm by myself or if it's late at night. They've also advised me not to be drunk or high in certain situations. Even though my brothers, my dad, and the men in my life protect me, I in turn protect them by listening to them and following their instruction. They don't have to come to my defense in some wild scenario, because if I listened to them, I wouldn't have been there in the first place.